Okay guys, so I'm currently at the golf court at Trump International in Dubai. Why? Because the markets are in a pretty big dump at the moment. And as you guys know, if you're watching this channel, by the way, if you don't know me yet, my name is Camille. I also go by the name of Trading Wizard. And on this channel, I share more about the reality of day trading instead of all of the nonsense you see. So free signals, copy groups, and all of the stuff. I made more than 950x in the markets. And on this channel, I explain the reality of what it actually takes. Now, when you're looking at this entire dump is something that I've played. I've showed it on my Instagram live. I did it on my YouTube live as well in the market update section. And right now we had a pretty big, large down move because all of the leverage is basically flushed out of the markets. What I want you to understand is this is not the moment to still be in the markets, but this is a moment to say, hey, you know what? The market had a very big flush down. Now I'm going to take 5 or 4 days off to wait for the markets to reposition. What a lot of people do is they lost a lot of money on this dump. And what are they doing now? Because they lost money, now they want to say, okay, I need to make it back. I need to do this. I need to do this. Guys, the first days after this is never the moment to do this. It's always the moment to reposition yourself mentally, especially if you lost, for example, multiple figures. I lost more than $2.4 million in one day, okay, on a big crash. What did I do? Not the same day, hey, okay, I'm going to make it back. I said, no, okay, let me sit down, analyze what actually happened, see, was it a mistake of mine or not, and then make a battle plan for it, okay? Never ever rush into positions too quickly. By the way, if you want the battle plan and if you want to see how I approach the markets, don't forget there's a free school below here that you can join where I basically explain everything of my strategy. Again, why I'm making this video is very simple. If you just lost a lot of money, I want you to understand you're watching at someone or you're looking at someone who lost more than $2.4 million in one day. I lost more than 700k in one day once as well when I got flushed out on the liquidation. What is my thinking process after those kind of things happen? It's very simple. I just say, hey, it is what it is. Both of them were not completely my mistake, but there were some certain market conditions. And I want to know now, how can I play this in the right way? Emotion is never the answer. And what a lot of people do is they get emotional after such a loss. And that's normal. What I do, I pick up the book, The Market Wizards. Okay, it's a book where they interview the biggest hedge fund owners in the world and how they became successful. And you will see that none of them did it in a straight line. Most of them lost multiple figures in one day and had to reposition themselves afterwards. So reading that it's something that's part of the job, for me, it really helped. And I want you to understand as well, it is part of the job and you need to embrace it in order to grow in this space. So losing is a very normal thing. Trading at the end of the day, it's a game of probabilities, okay? So this means that if you're right, let's say 8 out of 10 times, you still will have 2 times where you were completely right and the market went into the wrong direction. It is what it is. The only thing that you can do is say, hey, I'm going to focus myself on my risk management. Okay, you already go? Now, when you're looking at this, I want you to ask yourself, okay, why did I make this mistake and what am I going to do now differently? Was the loss because of you or because of certain market conditions? When you're looking at, okay, it was me, ask yourself, did this happen earlier again? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, okay, how can we make sure that this won't happen again and again and again? What can you do differently? What in your trading routine can we adjust so this won't happen again? Because when you're looking at this and when you can make a strength of this, you will be able to profit from the other side of trading. What I want you to understand, as a trader, you can make money both sides. So towards the upside, you're longing, towards the downside, you're shorting. So when you're looking at this entire move down, I was one of the only ones who actually profited from this. And I shared this all live on my Instagram and on my YouTube. I shorted this entire market down. So how a couple of years ago, I lost $2.4 million in one day on a crash and 700k on a crash. Now I was the one who profited from this. Why? Because I said, okay, what went wrong in the first couple of ones and how can I now learn from those mistakes, adapt towards a better vision and then use it in my advantage. That's what I did here. This is what trading is all about. Constantly seeing, okay, at the end of the day, I'm the only one who is responsible. So it's a bit like chess when you're looking at chess. And one of the reasons why I like it is in the entire game, you are the only one who is responsible for the fuck ups. With trading, exactly the same thing as well. So if it went wrong, I ask myself, why did it went wrong? And then I can say, okay, how now can I use this in order to make myself a better trader? Constantly improving, okay? So that's what you should do here. When you're looking at this, of course, you need to get all of the emotions out of the markets and say, okay, what is the next level to play it to? And this is where, in my opinion, a lot of people go wrong. They have a strategy where they just mix it up with one bias, either bearish or bullish. We're not in a zoo, guys. I always see it like, listen, at the end of the day, what's the next level to play it to? I don't care if it is long or short. I just want to make money. At the end of the month, I still have to pay my rent. It's something I always say, okay? So when you're looking at this, range trading, in my opinion, is the best system. Again, if you want to learn more about that, just go to my free school where I literally explain everything about range trading. Now I have to continue, guys, because you pay quite some to play on these golf courts. But I just got a message from someone on my Instagram that he lost a big amount of money. So that's why I wanted to bring these lessons towards you guys. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you like the reality of trading, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.